Hello, Guido here from blockbuilders.net, and today we want to talk about Binance Earn. I will tell you and show you how you can actually earn interest on your cryptocurrencies without trading and just by leaving them on Binance, and use different forms of interest programs that they have on there. And we will talk about them. We will talk about the risks and the pros and cons about it, and how it all works. If you don't have a Binance account yet, I put a link down in the description. If you sign up with that link for Binance, you can actually save 10% on fees. So if you want to use Binance Earn, just go to the menu here and click on Binance Earn. And there are basically 4 different categories how you can earn interest, and that's savings, staking, farming, and dual investment. We will talk about all 4 of them. First of all, savings. So that's basically a way to just leave your cryptocurrencies there and earn interest. So they have flexible savings and locked savings. And as the name already suggests, flexible savings basically means you can still withdraw them anytime. So if you need your cake, for example, let's say you invested some cake here in flexible savings and you need them, you can just redeem them anytime. And with locked savings, it's a bit different, and there are different time periods, and it's between 7 and 15 days here. Sometimes you can also do 30 or 90 days or 120 days. So it really depends on the cryptocurrency. There you don't have any way to redeem them until that 15-day or 7-day or 90-day period is over. So you actually have to wait until the redemption date. And in order to subscribe, you just need to have your cryptocurrencies in your spot wallet. If you go to wallet here and then spot wallet, you can just deposit them here. If you have them somewhere else on a different exchange or in a separate wallet, you can just deposit them here. Or if you have them in a different wallet on Binance, and you can just transfer them. If you click on transfer there, you can, for example, transfer from spot wallet to cross margin wallet or to futures wallet and so on. So once your cryptocurrencies are in your spot wallet, you can actually use them on Binance Earn. And as I said, savings, flexible and locked savings, and how they can pay you the interest is different between the different cryptocurrencies. Sometimes is that they are lending it out to margin traders, and they will also make sure that the margin traders don't get liquidated with it, so that you get your money back in any case, even if the trader gets liquidated. So it's actually quite safe if you use flexible or locked savings. And they also have an auto transfer function here. What that basically means is anytime you get some new cake in your spot wallet, it will automatically invest it in flexible savings. For example, in flexible savings. That's basically it about savings. Then they have something under savings that's called BNB Vault, and that's only interesting if you have Binance coins, so BNB on Binance, and then you can just stake your BNB here. And what they do is they will figure out the best way to invest the BNB for you. So they will use, for example, launchpool, or if there's no launchpool subscription happening, they will invest it for you in flexible savings. And the good thing about it is you can unstake your BNB anytime. So it's basically a flexible savings version where you can get your BNB back at any time. And the only thing they don't do here is Launchpad subscriptions. So we will talk about Launchpad a bit later. But if you want to participate in Launchpad, you have to take care of that on your own. So you can leave your BNB here, and once a Launchpool subscription started, you can just unstake your BNB here, and you will get it back immediately, and then you can subscribe to Launchpad. That's important to know. And besides that, they also have something here that they call auto invest under savings. It's basically a way to do dollar cost averaging, or to invest a certain amount of money into a specific cryptocurrency. So for example, if you want to buy BTC every week, you can just go and create a plan and say, okay, you want to invest weekly at a specific time and what day. Then you have to specify how much you want to invest, and then it automatically does the auto investment every week. It's a good way to do dollar cost averaging, so you don't buy at a specific price, but you split your amount you want to invest over a certain period of time, and then you get an average price, which could be good or bad for you, depending if the price goes up or down or stays the same. So that's all about savings. The next thing we want to look at is something called staking. And as you know, there are proof of work cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, and then there are proof of stake cryptocurrencies like Ethereum will become a proof of stake cryptocurrency. Avalanche is a proof of stake cryptocurrency, and Cardano, ADA, and so on. And what they basically do here under locked staking is they stake the cryptocurrencies for you, and they do that quite effectively. So usually you get more interest if Binance is staking the cryptocurrency than you would get if you would stake on your own. It's always for a fixed period of time. So as you can see, if you choose a longer duration, you get a higher interest rate compared to 30 days, for example. And it's pretty easy. You can just select the time, how much you want to invest, and confirm, and then it automatically stakes the amount for you. I would recommend setting up a calendar reminder, so once the staking period is over, that you get an information that the period is over, and you can restake it then, because it doesn't do that automatically. And if they talk about APY here, that's always annual interest rate. So if you would stake for 120 days, you would basically get 1/3 of that. So a bit less than 10%, because it's 360 days or 365 days divided by 120 days, and then you would roughly get 1/3 of it. And then they have something here that they call DeFi staking. DeFi staking is basically something where they use external DeFi protocols to invest your cryptocurrencies. So here, for example, they use Venus or Aave, and where they invest your cryptocurrencies. So that's basically the most risky version of earning interest with your cryptocurrencies, because the cryptocurrencies are not just on Binance, but also on a third-party protocol. And we had some hacks of smart contracts in the past, not ones Binance was using, but different ones. However, it's a bit risky. That's why you also get a higher interest rate here, and you just have to be aware of that. They also have something here that they call Ethereum 2.0 staking or 2.0 staking. And what that basically is you can stake your Ethereum and earn interest with that. Currently it's around 5% per year. The disadvantage is it's basically a locked staking, so you can get your Ethereum back until the switch from proof of work happened to proof of stake for Ethereum. So it could last a year or even longer until you get your Ethereum back, and you just have to be aware of that. And the last thing we want to talk about staking is .slot auctions. That's basically for all the people that have a lot of Polkadot, or DOT, how the cryptocurrency is called there. If you have a lot of DOT, you can invest in different projects in the Polkadot ecosystem. And we don't want to go into details here, but if you have a lot of Polkadot, it makes sense to read about these projects and decide where you want to invest in order to get some new tokens from these protocols. Let's go to the next thing. That's farming. And farming, they have something there that they call liquid farming. And it's a bit complicated, but it's basically Binance version of Uniswap. I don't know if you know Uniswap, but how that basically works is you have a pool of two cryptocurrencies. So let's say we go to the, let's go to Cake BTC here, and you have a pool. There's Cake inside from PancakeSwap and BTC, and you can add either Cake and BTC or Cake or BTC to the pool. And once someone uses that pool to convert from one cryptocurrency into another, so from Cake to BTC or vice versa, you will receive part of the fee they're paying for the conversion. So here you can see a breakdown. So basically, if you have cryptocurrencies in here, you get around 8% interest per year. And you have to be careful. There's something that's called impermanent loss. So when you have Cake and BTC and one cryptocurrency grows in value very fast and the other one doesn't, you can actually lose some money. It's rarely in the 2 digits. It's mostly less than 10% that you can lose, or you don't really lose it, but it would have been better for you to just hold one cryptocurrency compared to holding both cryptocurrencies. However, that's basically how it works. You can just add cryptocurrencies here, or if you want to remove them, you just go here and remove the cryptocurrencies you have on liquid swaps. It's basically risk-free. Disadvantage is you have to hold, or right now it's actually enough if you just hold one cryptocurrency. However, you are always depending on the value of both cryptocurrencies in the pool. So you really have to make sure that you are only investing in pools where you believe in both cryptocurrencies and not invest in pools where you don't believe in one of the cryptocurrencies. So that's basically it. Let's look at swaps or swap farming, how they call it. That's not a way to make money, to be honest. That's only a way to convert one cryptocurrency into another, like here GMT to BUSD. However, let's say you want to convert 5 GMT, then you don't earn any money, but you are paying less for the conversion. So it's basically a 50% rebate on the conversion. So instead of paying 0.2%, you are just paying 0.1%. I have no idea why they put that under Binance Earn, because you're not really earning anything. You're still paying a fee. However, it's here and we just wanted to talk about that. And then they have something that they call launchpool. It's basically a way to get exposure to new cryptocurrencies. So sometimes they have like new cryptocurrencies on here, like ANC, and there you could stake different cryptocurrencies like Luna or BUSD or BNB in order to earn some ANC. That usually works for a fixed period of time. Here it was like 30 days. And during that days, you could just stake your cryptocurrencies and get some ANC for free. And as I said before, if you use BNB Vault, it does it automatically for you. And then there's something that they call Launchpad. That's basically different cryptocurrency projects that they decided to launch on Binance, and there's usually one Launchpad subscription happening per month. You can just use your BNB and subscribe here. And as I said earlier, if you use BNB Vault, it doesn't subscribe for you on Launchpad. and it only does launchpool. So you have to check back here like every week or every 2 weeks in order to make sure that you don't miss any Launchpad subscriptions. And how that basically works is they offer a set amounts of tokens and you can subscribe to buying them, and depending on the amount of BNB you have, you get a certain amount of that. And I did most of the Launchpad subscriptions in the past and I always made money with it. So the BNB I invested was always I always made a profit with that. So it's actually a really good thing to do. And then there's something that they call dual investment. I made a separate video about that. It's basically an options play. You can invest a certain cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or a stable coin like USDT, and then they guarantee you a certain interest. That's an annual interest. You can subscribe, for example, for a week or 4 days or several periods. And they guarantee you that you get certain interest after that period. However, it really depends if the price of the underlying asset like BTC went up or down during that time, if you get BTC back or a stable coin like USDT. And so sometimes it can happen that it would be actually better for you to just stay in BTC than investing it here and getting USDT back. So even they are claiming you get a very high APY here, it really depends how the cryptocurrency grew in value over that period on time. And sometimes it's really better just to stay in Bitcoin than investing it here. Because there's let's say the Bitcoin price right now is 45,000 and the target price here is 47,000. So if the Bitcoin price goes up to 50,000, you would only get 47,000 and a bit, some small interest on that after that period. And so it would have been better for you to just stay in Bitcoin. However, I made a different video about that. You can check it out. I explained it in more detail there. We do some calculations and you can see it's really a tricky play and you don't really get the interest here that they promise you per year. So that's basically it. If you have any questions, please feel free to use the comments down below. As I said, most of it is pretty risk-free because your money stays on Binance and they have an insurance fund and hot and cold wallets. And cold wallets, they can't get access from the internet, so it's actually pretty safe. The most risky investment you can do here is DeFi stacking because they use external protocols. And that's basically it. If you find that video helpful, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. And if you don't have a Binance account yet, please feel free to use the link down below to subscribe and save 10% on fees. So thanks for watching.